Let me go to the whiteboard here. So Steve Cortez lays out a great picture. Do we have our markers here? All right.
There's a blue one right there, too.
Watch this, people. I watch Cortez do this. You know, I love it. I love a whiteboard or a flip chart. It just explains so much. Now, those of you that are listening, I'm drawing a triangle. I'm going to show you how the little Illuminati there in Washington actually works. It's 3 circles. 3. It isn't too complicated. It's going to be the intelligence community. And what Trump did was he stuck his finger in the eye of the Brenner, Clapper, Comey, CIA, FBI, what is it, NHS, the Homeland Security, all these agencies that work with the intelligence community. He said, you're corrupt and you're planting evidence, you're spying on me, and you're lying about me. And so now we've got the evidence. The evidence that the Hillary Clinton campaign cooked up a story and planted it in the intelligence community. Now, what do? They work with, let me get another pen here. They work with what we call legacy media and the 3 Stooges. The 3 Stooges are the comedians that are on at night that work for legacy media. So there you've got the New York Times, and you got the CNNs, and you got the MSNBC, Rachel Maddow. You got them taking their cues from the intelligence community garbage, going there because these guys are Democrat dominated. These guys are Democrat denominated and dominated. So you've got legacy media, New York Times coming out with Russia, January 6th, or shut down the Wuhan investigation. All of it, the intelligence community cooks up the story, plants it in the media. Here's the worst part. The tech oligarchs. And this is your social media outlet. Not legacy, not television and print, but now social media. So here you've got this is where Twitter's going to take Trump down. These 3 work together. See how that goes? So that these guys set the agenda, plant the stories. These guys are the stooges that go repeat it and cook it up to the American people. These guys are the people that monitor what stories come out. So if you've got the Hunter laptop, what happens here? John Brennan, who's not even in office anymore, but he's pulling the strings. He's like the Soros behind the scenes. These guys come up with 51 experts from the intelligence community that discount. Oh, no, this is fake news, Hunter Biden laptop. So what happens? Legacy media, no proof here. Table the story. Nobody can talk about it. The tech oligarchs, nothing to see here. Shut that story down. Now, your freedom to talk gets shut down. If you're like me and you're on these various platforms, you're suddenly getting deplatformed. You're saying, hey, what about this? You can't say that. Why? The intelligence community. What is dangerous is Durham was using the mechanisms of democracy to expose corruption, which in a healthy government, we should be seeing, where did this get authorized? How did this get pushed? What role exists between these guys and the intelligence community and the money in government that motivates them to control the news? That's why Truth Social is what Trump came out with. He got so frustrated, he said, I'm just going to have to come out with what the truth is. And he just wants to proclaim the truth, but also Getter and Gab and what else we got? We got Real America's Voice coming out. We got all these various sources of truth-telling. And, I'm still out there in media, suppressed. So my audience is 1% of the people I've got in a 700,000 people. I'll have like 1% will see a story I've got. So I got to come out. I got to actually do my own. I got to figure out how to get my own story out on these other platforms. We're going to figure out how to do that. But what I want you to see is Cortez nailed it. Oh, wait a second. Let's talk about the Wuhan lab leak. Same thing. Nothing to see here. Intelligence community. Oh, we're investigating it. We don't think it's true. We think it came from people eating animals in a wet market. Legacy print, legacy media, shooting down anything about a lab leak. Lab leak, nothing to see here. You get suppressed. All these COVID, to this day, I get these stupid interruptions. Every time we talk about this, there's a warning that comes up. And Facebook will tell you, oh, check the facts out on this. What facts? I'm just repeating what's actually now truth. Yeah, but still, fact check it. So it's all like, are you sure? Are you sure that the Wuhan had a lab leak? What other stories were suppressed? Oh yeah, Russian collusion. Now we find out it's a fake story, that it was planted by the Sussman with the FBI. You see how the game works here, folks? Intel. So the reason why this matters is because the courts is one of the only ways you can defend yourself. But if the courts are under the control, in D.C. especially, 3 Hillary contributors, 1 AOC contributor, and 1 who plays on the same softball team as the Sussman family, their kids, that's not an impartial jury. But that's why I'm worked up, because you don't have an American system that can work unless this intelligence community is dealt with. These cats don't mind monitoring you. That's why you got the Department of Homeland Security, those knuckleheads. And what are they saying? The big danger here is going to be Trump supporting conservatives. The moms and dads of America who are going to school boards. Terrorist threat. Legacy media. Oh, what's going on with these school board meetings? This is like these people are storming the Bastille. And then you got the suppression of stories, the manipulation of stories. This is how the American mind ultimately is coming under a cloud of confusion, which is why truth is the only antidote. Courageous journalism. And this is spiritual warfare, folks.